Namaskar. Today I am going to discuss with you the importance and purpose of literature review. A researcher must know the importance of it, and when they are conducting their research, they should be aware that what they have to look into the literature when they are conducting it. So let us first understand what literature is. Here I can say, in any given field, the written work that have been produced by the researchers, scholars or experts in the form of research article, reports or books can be considered as literature. And when we are discussing it, analyzing it critically, that is literature review. So once you start your work, do it comprehensively. What are the points that you should take into consideration? Here I am going to mention. So literature review is helping you to narrow down your topic, and it also allows us to understand the relevance of our topic. Whether the topic I am considering to study is relevant or not, that is known to us by this literature review itself. So must go for it. One video link has been provided in the description box, how to finalize topic and how we are using literature for it. Must go for it. And literature is also providing us the foundation and framework and arguments to our work. Whenever we are conducting our studies, we have to defend it. We have to argue why we are conducting this particular study. And for that purpose, we need to look into the literature review. We also come to know the prominent themes of our area that is lying in that literature itself. So know about it, and if there is any controversy, that also try to understand while doing the literature review. And the population group that have been studied by the previous researchers, that also try to understand. The geographical area that have been taken into consideration, that have been given importance, that also know through this literature review. The time span that have been studied by the previous researcher, literature review helps you to know. And we also know the theoretical concepts of our area through the review itself. And then comes methodological approach. What are the methodologies have been applied by the previous researcher in their studies? Methodologies consist of three things. First one is research approach, second one is research design, and then comes the research methods. So research approach is qualitative, quantitative or mixed method approach. What previous researchers have applied in their studies, that we need to understand. What kind of work have been conducted through these approaches, that we need to understand. And then comes research design. There are various types of research design that we are applying for our studies. It is descriptive or exploratory or experimental or quasi-experimental and many more. So as per our research objective, we are trying to find our research approach, and accordingly we are choosing the research design. And once the research design is finalized, then only we are taking the research methods. And here the research methods are like the data collection tools, the data analysis tools. So what kind of research design they have applied? What type of research methods, like to collect their data, what tools they have applied? Is this interview? Is this observation? Is this anything else that have been applied to collect the data? And how the analysis of data have been done? There are various analysis method that we are applying after the collection of data. So what have been applied by the previous researchers for a particular kind of work, that we need to understand through this literature review. And then comes the benchmark that is being provided by the previous researchers. We are knowing the results of previous researchers. What was their result out of their studies, that we come to know through this literature review. And once we are writing our discussion part, here we are comparing our results with the previous study results. Whether the result is similar, whether the result is different, or if it is different, what are the tentative regions? If it is similar, what are that regions may be? Is it like different theoretical approach I have taken, so the result is different? Is this the population group I have taken differently, or is this geographical area that I have taken different, or is this different methodologies that we have got the different result or similar results? That we try to understand in the previous literature, and we are analyzing here in the discussion part. We are comparing with our results, and we have got all the informations of previous researchers regarding their theories, population, geographical area, methodologies. Everything is known to us, so we are going to use it for citations. We are citing their work to make our work authentic and valid. And then comes one important thing that we come to know through this literature is, we are also knowing the authors and researchers of our field who have done the work in our field previously, and this is also benefit us during our research journey. When we are getting any problem, we can connect to them. We are writing our problem through the mail and we are getting reply. And this is my experience. Once I was conducting one study related to YouTube videos. I was looking for some skills. I connected to one researcher of US and I wrote him. He replied me within 24 hours and my problem was resolved. So once you are knowing the authors and researchers of your field, you are going to get benefit out of it. That is going to make your work easier. So these are the things that you have to understand while doing the literature review. You know each and everything. So it is said that the literature review is foundation of any research. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Thank you.